your mind. And we are getting into a conversation with Ezekiel Iniesta, who is a football journalist. So we are unpacking South African football, how the weekend went by. If you still do recall, we spoke to him on Friday when he was covering Super Sport United game, but he's joining me on the line to unpack all of that over the weekend. Good evening, Ezekiel, and welcome to Alex FM.
Yeah, good evening to you, Masodi, and the listener of Alex FM.
Thank you so much for joining us. The last time we spoke, it was on a Friday, and that was the beginning of the weekend. Just talk us through how the weekend went by from Friday in terms of the Betway Premiership and how the log is currently looking like.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity again. The last time we spoke on Friday, remember, it was Betway Premiership game between Polokwane City against Masazanda. So the super sport had to look at Master Chief's Model Stadium, where we saw a good game of football. Remember, on form, scored a beautiful goal against Super Sport. Remember, Super Sport, they were losing second game at home. The last game they lost, it was against Babina Novo, and they lost 3-0. So it was very disappointing from Covenant's side, where they lost two home games. So it was a beautiful game of football. So very talented young man, Simon Ramawe, he played good game for Polokwane City, and also not forgetting the centre back Nikani and Gagi, where they partnered very well. They played good game under coach Kutime Hape, very mastermind tactician of the game. He did very well for Polokwane City. Not forgetting the assistant coach, Mr. Bryce Age from Cosmos Man. I think those guys, they are cooking there at Polokwane City. It was a good game of football, and not forgetting the weekend game. We saw Champions League and also Betway Premiership. First game, it was Orlando Pirates versus team from Cairo, Al Ahly, where Orlando Pirates dominated the game from start. We saw a beautiful goal from President Jamatuke, Relebohile Mufokeng, and also a goal from Mawa. Some they claim it was scored by Gilberto. So I think Pirates did very well there at Cairo. Yes, obviously the fans were not there for Al Ahly. So well deserved 3 points, and also they qualified for last 8 quarterfinals of CAF Champions League. Remember, the last time they played the tournament, it was 2018, where they were the finalists. I think they did very well by the time. I think it was Coach Roger Issa and also Coach Eric Tingler, where they did very well, Orlando Pirates. So I think they deserve to be in the quarterfinal. I think we should be proud as South Africans. I think they will do well, Orlando Pirates, in the last 8. And also another game, we saw the team from Stellenbosch, the Steelers, also they were flying the flag of South Africa. I think they went there at Morocco where they were playing RS Bergen. I think they were playing against a well-side RS Bergen. They were hammered 5-0 Macron. So I think but they did very well. Also they qualified for the last 8 of CAF Confederation. Not forgetting the team from Lorcop, the Brazilians, Mamelodi Sundowns. I think they also did very well where they qualified for last 8 years. It was not interesting for Mamelodi Sundowns the way they qualified. Remember the last game they were playing against the team from Morocco, ASFAR, where they drew 1-1. Remember, the team already qualified for the last 8. So I think it was another good game of football where we saw Peter Shalulile scoring a beautiful goal for Mamelodi Sundowns. Later on, ASFAR equalizing. I think Ronwen Williams should have done better on that set piece. And also the Mamelodi Sundowns defense, the likes of Malibonge, cause I think the boy need to pull up the socks. This is Champions League. So I think the likes of Mtuzimbala will be back going to the group stages. And I also believe someone like Chamba Mshishi is one. They miss someone like Mshishi, Mamelodi Sundowns. I believe the boys played very well for Mamelodi Sundowns. Not forgetting the star player from Brazil, Lucas Ribeiro. I think they did very well. And also not forgetting the young man from Chile, Marcelo Allende. I think it must start that number 10 role for Mamelodi Sundowns, and also not forgetting our national team player, Debo Wamukwena. I think he did very well on that anchor role for Mamelodi Sundowns. The whole Mamelodi Sundowns team, I think they did very well, and also credit goes to Coach Miguel Cardoso, and also the coaches from Orlando. I believe they did very well, the likes of Jose Rivero and his assistant coach Mandla Nikaba. Not forgetting Steve Parker from Stellenbosch. I think credit goes to the whole team that they were representing South Africa. I think congratulations to them, Matthew.
Yeah, man, that was an incredible weekend. But also speaking of the teams that were participating in the inter-club competition, and there is Mamelodi Sundowns and Pirates in the CAF Champions League, and we also have the Confederation, which was Stellenbosch. So these three teams rather are coming back to now focus on the Betway Premiership. We'll see on Wednesday where Mackenzie FC will be up against the Mamelodi Sundowns. I'm sure Mamelodi Sundowns would appreciate this fixture coming from that difficult fixture they played in the CAF Champions League. Coming to Mackenzie, who are very desperate for points, but also coming up against Mamelodi Sundowns, a team that they've played against in the Culling knockout and have managed to win a Culling knockout against. But you also have on Thursday, we'll see Royal AM, another struggling team, go up against Orlando Pirates. Top of the table also, we have Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates, so we'll get to see who gets to collect those points and go top or see top, whatever that is going to happen. Stellenbosch FC will also be coming back to the Betway Premiership. They'll be up against Amazulu.
Yeah, another tricky one on Wednesday, Matodi, Mamelodi Sundowns against Mackenzie Kwenakamete. Remember, the team will be playing at Old Peter Mokaba Stadium. Remember, the new Old Peter Mokaba Stadium is not in good condition since that Makazi show. So I think it's going to be a tricky one for Mamelodi Sundowns when it comes to the field of play. I think they are not going to play the best football there at Old Peter Mokaba. But I don't think Mackenzie this time they stand a chance against Mamelodi Sundowns. I believe the Brazilians will collect 3 points there at Old Peter Mokaba. Yes, it's going to be a difficult one. Mackenzie, obviously, they will cut the pass. They will go there just to defend and get a point. Remember, Mackenzie, they are still under the new mentorship, Coach Owen Dagama. Since remember, last time he left the team, and also lately the new start coach Papizoton left the team. So it's going to be a new technical team for Mackenzie. So I think the boys will try to impress the new technical team. Remember, I will give Mutuba Hawele Sokota. The coach believes in them. He wants to give them a chance. So it's going to be a tricky one for Mamelodi Sundowns. But I don't think Mackenzie they stand a chance against the own from Mamelodi Sundowns. I think Miguel Cardozo and his technical team will win this one on Wednesday. And going to Heriguala Stadium away for the Sea Robbers, Orlando Pirates, they will be playing against the struggling Royal Andile Bisana Football Club, Royal EM. I think it's going to be another tough one for Royal EM. But obviously, I believe the Orlando Pirates, definitely they will win this one by a lot of goals, Matthew.
Interesting there. So we're still looking up to a very interesting midweek fixtures that are coming. And yeah, man, that's what we wanted to talk about. But because there's still like a couple of minutes that are left, we are getting into a week of the Champions League. So yeah, with that rather format, the new format that's make it very, very tricky for these other teams to survive. We do know that the top 8 will be going through to the next round, and the other 8 will then be going to the playoffs, which is going to be a home and away, or rather in a second legged playoffs. So how is it looking for you?
Yeah, I saw the new format on Champions League, Matlodi. I think it's going to be an exciting one. I think the 8 teams, I think obviously all eyes will be on them. So we'll just see what's going to happen on the Champions League game. So, but all the best to the teams that will be participating on the Champions League. All eyes will be on the Champions League. I think the fans can't wait to watch the Champions League games. I think we're going to see an exciting games of football on the Champions League, Matut.
Interesting, Ezekiel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. Until next time, have a great evening, Feather.
Thanks to you and the listeners of Alex. Good night.
Thank you. And there was Ezekiel Maupia talking about the Betway Premiership and also squeezing in there the CAF Champions League. Also spoke about Stellenbosch, Mamelodi Sundowns, and also Orlando Pirates are flying the South African flag really high in the inter-club competition. But the 3 teams return to the Betway Premiership on Wednesday. We will see Mackenzie up against Orlando, or rather Mamelodi Sundowns. It's going to be a tricky one. These 2 teams have met, but it was under a different leadership. As Ezekiel already mentioned that Mackenzie are still under a fresh new leadership, and now you have Orlando Pirates who are coming back to also. We'll probably enjoy to say that we're getting Royal AM from CAF Champions League. That was a difficult game, and now we need to come back and relax a bit. But you really can't relax this time because Royal AM also on the other side are looking for points. they are not playing. They are looking for points as well. So relaxing might cause you problems. And you also want to make sure that you sit very, very close to Mamelodi Sundowns right now if you are Orlando Pirates. So we'll also see Stellenbosch FC coming back up against Amazulu, who are also very desperate for points. So these three teams are coming back to play probably what one would say is going to be a bit of an easy fixtures. Yeah, but during the thing with with during this time, you can't call any fixture easy.